hopefully he's not going to put me off. But I do have to say it's making me think a little bit. Well, hello, good morning. Well, it's morning with me. I don't know what it'll be when you watch this. It's Saturday the 26th of July and I'm at a place called Hinksford on the Staffordshire and Worcestershire Canal, and I'm moored up just a little bit before the lock here, and arrived here yesterday. Bit of an eventful day yesterday. I had a fabulous cruise from Compton to the Bratch and through the Bratch Locks. Fabulous service from the CRT volunteers there at the Bratch. Absolutely 5-star. I moored up, and then around about tea time there was a bit of an incident when a rather disturbed gentleman came onto the boat and was at the top of my steps, and was using some very choice language and quite threatening, accusing me of being a thief and a liar and having stolen his beer. So I have no idea what all that was about. What his problem is, I don't know, but it was rather unpleasant, I can tell you. And eventually he went off, and back up the towpath that way. So I thought, well, let's get away from here. So I don't like moving twice in the same day, but I did yesterday. So undid the ropes, started the engine, and did a couple of miles down here. Another 4 locks as well, including a staircase. Yeah. So I didn't film that bit. So unfortunately you won't get to see the, because it's quite nice countryside, you won't get to see the trip from the Bratch down here to Hinksford. But I'm going to be filming today because I'm going on again now today. I want to put a bit more distance, and not quite sure how far I'll go because it's actually started to rain. Would you believe it? But yeah, I'm going to set off. So yeah, a bit unsettled after what happened yesterday afternoon, and it does make me wonder a little bit about the wisdom of this kind of life. But I met so many really nice people yesterday, and as I do every day on here, you know, he was the exception, but everyone else is usually really nice. So hopefully he's not going to put me off, but I do have to say it's making me think a little bit. Enough waffling. I tend to go on and on sometimes, don't I? I mean, it surprises me that anybody watches the rest of the video at all sometimes when I go on with all this stuff. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get my waterproofs out if necessary, and I'm going to head off that way. My first lock of the day is about 100 yards away, so yeah, I think I only did 13 yesterday. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Stick around and join me later in the video. Bye for now. Here at Greensforge. I'm going to stop here and get some water and make use of the other services, I think. Big thanks to Alan and Wendy of Narrowboat Barneswood, who've been locking me through this lock at Greensforge, and they're doing a splendid job, I must say. It was great to meet them and the two dogs. I cannot fault the service. Narrowboat Barneswood is a hybrid, so it's uses diesel and electric, so it can run on both. Really nice boat, and two fabulous people. Thank you both once again. Okay. Thanks.
We know your name.
Pardon?
You're Jeff.
I'm Jeff, yeah.
We're Wendy and Alan.
Wendy and Alan, yeah. Thanks very much for your help once again. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Leaving Greensforge. Spent a couple of days here, nice and quiet. Still a little bit shaken up after that incident with the guy who came on board back at a few miles back. I'm okay, and looking forward now to today. Today's only about 4 miles down to Kinver. I think there's about 4 locks and a tunnel. Only a short one, so hardly worth putting the front lamp on, I don't think. But nonetheless, it'll be a tunnel. So nice, bright start. It's 9:30, and so I'm looking forward to this today. Probably stay in Kinver a couple of days, and then onwards then to Kidderminster. I believe this is actually a garden centre, although I think it only opens on Sundays. And before you know it, here's the first lock of the day. This is called Rocky Lock, I think, and it's around about 7 feet deep. So I don't know if it'll be my favourite or not. We'll soon find out. This is Rocky Lock. So letting her down slowly. Just open the one paddle, which is what I generally do. No particular rush today at all. All being well, I should be in Kinver well before lunchtime. That was Rocky Lock, which was 7 feet, and the next lock is also 7 feet, and it's called Gophisley or Gophisley Lock, and it's not very far at all. Maybe a quarter of a mile at the most, I think. There's quite a tight bend, so I just sounded the horn. Came for a walk down here yesterday, and a boat was moored up right here on the apex of the bend. It wasn't a little boat, it was must have been about a 60-footer, I think. I mean, why moor up there when you've got all this other space? It defies belief sometimes. was Gophersley Lock, or Gophersley Lock. Just going to drive out. Nobody around, so means I'll have to tie off the boat and come back to close the gates. Not very much headroom here. On we go. Quite a lot of this sandstone on the off towpath side. I think I'm getting very close to Stourton Junction now. That should be coming up on the left very soon. Here at Stewpony Wharf, I found the most crazy water point. It's hidden behind this black door, and you've got to reach right up, and my hose keeps disconnecting because there's not much purchase on the thread. This goose is a resident lockkeeper here at Stewpony Lock, I think. He was making a terrible noise earlier. Coming up now on Dunsley Tunnel, which only got room for one boat, but thankfully it's only 25 yards long, so no big deal really. I have put my light on, but I'm not really sure it's going to improve the vision at all, but I would have warned anybody coming the other way of my approach. obstacle or event before Kinver is our hopefully last lock of today, called Hyde Lock, and that's, I think, maybe about half a mile from here, so should be there quite soon. Thanks ever so much.
No problem at all, sir.
Take care. Much appreciated. So that was Hyde Lock. Lots and lots of this green weedy stuff in the canal. Somebody was telling me that there was a big problem with it further down the canal. I'm just debating whether to try more up by here, actually, because it's not that far now from the town. I think I will do that. I'll just check on the sign, see what it says. Well, the sign says permit holders only, so this obviously is not an option. So I'm hoping I'll see another sign a bit further on. But oh dear me, there do seem to be a lot of boats moored up. Fingers crossed there'll be room for me, otherwise I might have to go through the next lock at Kinver itself. So these are all long-term permit holders, so I can't moor up here. I'm hoping there's going to be some visitor mooring very shortly, and then I won't have to go through the next lock. So I'd prefer to moor up before that, if I can. It's also the CRT services are there too, so that would be good to be able to moor before then. It's looking very full at the moment though, isn't it? Well, the sign there said, again said permit holders only, so I'm having to carry on. Very frustrating. I don't know, maybe there'll be some visitor mooring after the lock. Just have to wait and see. No, it's all permit holders only this side of the lock, so I'll have to go through it. I was hoping to avoid doing this one, but fingers crossed there will be some more in the other side. This is Kinver Lock then. I hadn't wanted to do this one, but there's no visitor mooring at all the other side, so hopefully there'll be some when I get through the lock. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice time.
Much appreciated. See if I can find somewhere to park it now. The visitor mooring was all full up, and it was only one day anyway. I planned to stay in Kinver for 2 days. That fits my timetable better. So I'm going to carry on until I can find some Armco, I think. See if I can moor up on that. I found a nice spot to moor up. The plan had been to tie up before Kinver Lock, but when I arrived at Kinver I discovered all the mooring that side, that's the north side, is for permit holders only, and there was no visitor mooring. That was all after the lock down this side, but it was only for 1 day. I can only stay there for 1 day, so I've gone just slightly past that onto the sort of unsupervised bit, so I could actually stay here 14 days if I wanted. But I'll probably stay here, I might stay 2, we'll see, and then continue my journey south. Very disappointed in Kinver. I've had a little walk in the town, and there are 2 chip shops, one of which is completely closed, shut, and the other one doesn't open on Mondays. And in fact, a lot of shops don't open on Mondays in Kinver, as I discovered. But fortunately the co-op does, and there are a number of pubs, quite a number of pubs. Seems a bit out of proportion compared to the size of the place. So I might pop up there, you never know. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this trip from Greensforge down here to Kinver, and catch me next time as I continue my journey inexorably south towards Stourport-on-Severn. Bye.